Hey Flo, guys, this Insta. I was online. I don't know what happened. Hi Lungi, hi Imi. I just hope it doesn't do this again because the one I had on Monday, I couldn't record, so let's couldn't record. I couldn't save it because the Instagram just cut while I was still talking. I hope that doesn't happen today. Yo, hi Avu. So I was saying earlier on that I think we need our own stock fellowship because now I know my people. Avu is permanently there. Imi is also permanently there. So lovely to see you ladies. I hope one day we will meet when we can meet. This thing is gonna be over. But anyway, I was saying, I was talking to Dr. Kes. She's 26 years old, guys, and I was saying to her, I don't remember when I was 26 what was happening. All I know though is that I was pregnant with my first son, who's now 18. So yeah, it was a long time ago, but definitely not as fired up, as smart as she is. She's such an inspiring young lady. I am sure you are going to love it. And resilient, like when I was chatting to her, she is so fearless. She is not even worried about her hustle. She's saying, you know what, I know this too shall pass. And I think that's the spirit. It's tough times. Every day you hear how people are losing their jobs, losing their businesses. So it's so nice to get these types of conversations and be motivated. But anyway, how are you? How is Mrs. English? How? Batung, welcome. I don't think I've seen you here before. Welcome. Sarah Masilela, I think I've seen you before. Thank you so much for being here. Who else is here that I haven't greeted? Avunje is blood now. It's becoming thicker than water. Lungi, I think I've seen you here. Thank you for joining. Kwezi, I think I've also seen you. I'm not sure if I'm mistaken. Welcome. Busi, I know you're exercising, putting us all under pressure. Look at my cheeks, guys. Like, honestly. But anyway, when I want to eat, I just say to myself, hey, ngumdala mina. Because, it's not just big or 50 ganj. So I can, make that up. Mrs. English is saying, I have connected twice, I think. Okay. Welcome. Thank you. Wow, there's Zola. Hello, Mrs. Malinga. Welcome. Thank you so much. We're waiting for our guest. I'm sure she'll connect shortly. But yeah, what have you guys been doing? Uzola, I know she's been working. She's such a workaholic. But yeah, what have you guys been doing? Mrs. English, what have you been doing? And yeah, you've connected twice. Why are you back again? Guys, feedback, please. Batung. Why do you stay tuned? What are we doing right? Or where can we improve? Because I think there's always an opportunity to improve. Flo is saying I'm the one to say I'm almost 50. You're just a spring chicken. Flo, 7 years to 50. And there's a time that I thought 7 years was a long time. But when I look at my kids and my last one who is helping me now is almost 11. So you know how time flies, hey? Mhlava 35 joined. Welcome. I see you. I know you've been here before. Thank you for coming back. Okay, how old are you?
I'm turning 12.
Okay, guys, you can't get this wrong. My son's saying he's turning 12. So I can't say he's turning 11. But my point is time flies. Financial wealth creator, thank you for coming. I see you. You also give a lot of compliments. Really appreciate it. Ubus is saying, I've been missing these. Today I got here right on time. I must tell you a story about today. I made a mistake. Usually these things must be at 4. But I forgot to change the time from the last time when I was talking to Ukuku. Because Ukuku, remember, goes to studio, Ekaya FM. So she had asked that we have it at 3. So when I was amending that poster, I just changed this and that, the names and the images that I forgot to change the time. So yeah. And I mean, now we know that from the 1st of June, we're going back to normal in a way because the kids are going back to school, people are going to start traveling, and I think most industries are going to start opening up. I don't know if we will be able to continue having these at 4. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. I don't think it's going to be possible because we're going back to the hustle and bustle of hustling because for I mean usually I'm also still hard at work. I'm not even thinking about home. So maybe going forward, depending on how things are, we'll have these maybe once a week on Saturdays, maybe even Saturday afternoon because Saturdays are also busy early in the morning. So hopefully it will still work out for all of us. But yeah, what do you guys think? I know I'm gonna miss these chats because I honestly look forward to these engagements. I wake up and do whatever I need to do and make sure that by 1 I'm done. I prep with whoever I'm talking to so that by 4 we are ready. And today it took me slightly longer because you can appreciate that I'm talking to someone who is a makeup artist. So I had to make sure that my pencil works, my brows are not bad, because hey, she has in there. Mrs. English is saying you raised a painful point. People losing jobs, it's discouraging, but we remain faithful that there's going to be new initiatives and new businesses after this. I think so. I saw an article, not an article, I think it's something that was online about the future of work. I think the biggest opportunity is that a lot of people are going to work for themselves. I know when I was employed, I always wanted to work for myself, and I think even my guys also would want to work for themselves. But I think this now is the opportunity for everyone to try it out. I always say it's not easy, but it's possible. And companies are looking at efficient ways of doing business. So if they can pay you on your output, one, they know they'll get more out of you. So yeah, I think it's tough times, but tough times are what makes us strong. Yeah, I think a lot of opportunities are going to come out of this. For example, right now, I see a lot of people are getting into courier services. Because if you're buying stuff online, you need it delivered at your house. So there's an opportunity there for people to get into that space, maybe, if you are not sure what to get into. But convenience is what's going to sell going forward. Whatever business you're thinking of, think about why do you want to do it? What problem is it solving? But the sooner you get your mind running, the better, because it could be depressing, staying at home and not knowing what to do and where your next check is going to come from could really, really be depressing. But yeah, who else is there? Okay, I just want to see what time is it. The last time I tried to check time, my screen recorder stopped. Like I said earlier on, that I had already started a chat in Instagram where I cut and so I'm screen recording this one. So much I have learned. Oh, there is Cass. The doctor is here, ladies. The doctor is here. Let's see. Let me bring her on. Let's see. Yes. Oh, Imut, I'm supposed to be doing something important, but don't want to leave this live. Hey!
Sorry I'm late, guys. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry. Don't worry. You are gorgeous. How are you?
Thank you. I was having fun. It's something that I always do when I'm post-call. I like play around with my makeup and stuff. It's like random. So I'm
That
so
looks,
sorry. I
those
just
lashes, honey. They like,
yeah, I love lashes. I love lashes. I love
oh,
lashes. I'm so sorry I'm
those,
late. Yo.
no, don't worry. Instagram was also, I don't know, doing stuff I don't know because
Yeah.
it just cut me. So I'm trying to also screen record this conversation, and I hope
Okay.
nothing funny happens.
Okay.
So, how have you been keeping yourself busy? I know you've been saving lives.
No, I wouldn't say I'm saving lives. Uh, um, so I have been working like crazy.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
this time with COVID-19, it's a little bit, if I can say, not depressing, but it's monotonous. My life is very monotonous. So I've been going
yeah.
to work, coming back, work, back. So it's just been the same thing.
And
Haven't
long
been
hours, eh?
Yeah, it's very long hours. So I'm like currently
Mm,
post call right now. I did
okay.
about that's 26 hours, which is actually not bad. It's actually not bad. It can get worse
Okay.
than that. It can get worse than
You
that.
used to it now. Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm used to it. It's not. There's nothing nice about sleeping in a hospital, like at all. There's like
Yeah.
nothing nice about it at all, you know.
Yeah.
But otherwise, yeah, that's what I've been doing. And then in my spare time, I just play around with makeup, like what I did today. I just got like sidetracked. I'm so sorry. I lost track of time completely.
Don't worry. Thanks to Insta because Nayo, it was just performing. So where did it all, I mean, like you are a doctor, you are gorgeous, you are smart, you're a makeup artist. How did that, I mean, that formula, Nje, how did it all start?
So, with makeup artistry, it started like a long time ago as an interest and only an interest. It was never
Yeah,
really a thing that I was like, yo, I want to be a makeup artist. I'm passionate about this, you know?
yeah,
Um, what drove me to actually make it something that is a business where I'm
yeah.
actually making money, etc., was when things got a little bit tough at home. So my
Okay.
parents are divorced, right? So they share maintenance of me. Well, they shared maintenance of me, and
Okay.
um, I know you have a child of your own who's about to go
Yeah.
to university. So I know you've
Yeah.
already started doing research and stuff. University
Yeah.
is expensive. I mean, from just getting them to school to
Yeah.
getting them the textbooks and all of that. And I
Absolutely.
didn't have a bursary. Um,
Yeah.
so my father was handling the university side, and my mom was taking care of like home utilities, everything else that I needed, other expenses.
Yeah.
So he then later on lost his job, or um, sorry, I just saw something. He then lost his job, and
Yeah.
he made financial decisions that I feel were not considerate of me, you know,
Okay.
and that then impacted me quite a lot and impacted my mom. So she had to then do everything on her own. It was tough. It was honestly very tough. And because I was already used to a certain type of lifestyle, and I'm not talking about
Yeah.
high life or whatever,
Yeah.
but I mean, like, there was a time I didn't have much groceries, and I was asking my father for money for groceries. He gave me 200 rand. I mean, like, what can you buy with 200 bucks? You know? Um,
I am saying, but yeah,
yeah,
hey.
but I mean, so it was things like things like I was gaining weight. I mean, I'm a woman, I was growing. And as a woman,
Yeah.
you grow, your body grows. And I needed clothes.
Yeah.
I needed clothes that suited
Yeah.
me. I needed things. I needed textbooks. So that's when my interest of makeup started becoming an actual job. But I started
Mm-hmm.
firstly with bartending, which my
Okay.
mom hated. My mom hated it completely because I was going from school, so I had a whole
Yeah.
week of school, and then my weekends where I was supposed to be spending it studying what I was learning during the week, I was
Yes.
going to, um, uh,
Bartendering.
yes, I was going to News Cafe and bartending, and I was finishing off late at night. It was risky for me, so
Yeah.
then I was like, so my mom was like, no, you can't do this. And I'm like, but we need it. She's like, I understand. Come up with something
Yes.
else. Came up the makeup. Sorry, it took a long, long way to get there, but that's what happened.
No, yes, yes,
Uh,
that's we want that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
One the behind the scenes.
yeah. So a lot
Yeah.
of my choices, a lot of my life choices, and a lot of like the things that have um, influenced me to be where I am, it wasn't definitive. So none of my choices were choices that I really wanted to make, like definitively. Like I want to be a doctor, I want to be a makeup
Yeah.
artist. It was just circumstantial. A lot of things were
Yeah.
circumstantial. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you and I spoke about it, but I wanted to be an actress and I wanted to be a playwright. I wanted to be in. Thank you, Mabontle.
We
I
want
wanted to be.
details.
Eh?
People are saying we want details.
I wanted to be, I wanted to be a playwright. I wanted to be a director. I wanted to be an actress. My mom was not feeling that whatsoever. So that was not
Listen,
gonna fly.
I get
I'm
your
that
mom.
person.
Yeah, I get you, mom. I mean, like I said, my son now is 18 going to uni, and he keeps saying to me he wants to do trading. I think trading. And for
Yeah,
me, I'm like, no son of mine is going to do that. Get a degree and then you can be a trader. So I get your mom.
yeah. So it was very tough. It was very tough, guys. I'm so sorry. Can I ask for something for 2 seconds? I'm just
Cool.
gonna log
All
in for
right.
2 seconds. I just want to get
Okay.
my stand so that I'm not like all over the show,
Moving.
so you guys can focus. I
Great.
just want to get my stand.
Okay.
2 seconds. Okay,
I'll
quick.
do the comments. Cool. All
Okay,
right.
yeah, bye. Two
Okay.
seconds.
Cool. Ladies, I don't know what is your take? I mean, I know I honestly wouldn't want my son to be a trader. I mean, for me, I think, and I know most maybe black parents, I know we were brought up to believe that you need a career, you need and if I said to my mom I want to be in business and not study, I'm sure she would have looked at me and thought, no, 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 no. But I mean, in hindsight, excuse me, and listening to Kes, is that you need to probably allow your kids to do what they like and have a degree, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, black parents, I mean, we don't believe, I mean, now there are new careers. If someone who said to me acting is not a good career, but there are successful actors today. So yeah, you know. Hey, Mabuntle, welcome. Hello. There's brown cake. Oh, my friend, Brown. So I'll call you Brown. There's Umuna, welcome. There's Tenji. And she says, typical African mom, I tell you. My safe space is saying, I love your story. I think I always think there's something sexy about stories that are from humble beginnings, because there are very few, especially black people who grew up and had it all. Hi, Wendy Kaba. Hi, Refilwe. Welcome. Hi, Jenny Ndlovu. Tebi, how are you, my sister? Hi, Basani Shauke. Welcome. Yes, Mabuntle, we want like it behind the scenes. We want her to tell us where it all started. Hi, Tando Mbali Enhle. Welcome. Sipokuhle. Wow, lovely name. Welcome. Yedwa Makanya. Welcome. Precious. I'm thinking Mufugeng. Welcome. Kelly. Welcome. Monde. Mkonto, welcome. Khumuzo, hey, I see you. Simpiwe, I see you. Siasanga, I see you. Siasanga, I think is coming back. I like it. Mpanda, welcome. Mahatlo, welcome. Zaki, Tenji, Spunky, Zui, Just Me. Wow, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. If you've just joined, like Udipti John, Ukets was still telling us how it all started, and let's see, I think she's back online. She was telling us how it all started, and I think the makeup artistry started as a hobby, until I think she realized that you can actually make money. And I like those stories. I mean, if you saw my live chat that I did on Monday, I was saying exactly that. My husband and I said a business that we live off today, which we started as a side hustle that we thought, sifuna ukwenza imali. You're looking the other way, babe.
Sure. I don't know how to make it. Do you know how to make it?
Um,
I'm trying to make it. Okay. No, don't work. Because you're looking
yes,
this way. So
yes.
I'm used to people doing it landscape. It's fine. Let's do it.
Okay.
Yes,
I
because
don't
my
know
ring
how
light only because my ring light only allows me to do it like landscape, you know. But no, it
do
won't be
I
an
do
issue.
that then? Are you fine?
Uh, yeah. Do you have your phone on a stand?
Yes.
Maybe I should get your stand because I need to be able to record like this, and I can't
But
for
you
some
can
reason.
tell me what the thing is. I'm also very new to this. I don't know how to do it landscape.
No, it's
Is it
fine.
the
I think if
same?
I made it landscape, I'm going to affect your comments because they might feel like
Oh,
too much
okay.
gas. So yeah, let's do it this way.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Sorry about
I
that,
love
guys.
everything. Even that hair is beautiful.
Thanks. I got this hair from a lady called Lolo. Such a sweet
Okay.
girl, guys. Let me send you guys her name so you guys can get the hair. It's
It is
enhanced
beautiful.
underscore makeup, enhanced underscore makeup. Yeah. So
Okay.
she, so I bought this hair from her. It was quite pricey, but it's really worth it because it's like Indian
It's an
hair.
investment.
It looks
Yeah.
really good, like after a very long time. So yeah.
Wow.
And I just
Wow.
want to
Oh,
apologize to everybody that made time to join this live on time. And I'm like, you might think I'm a diva. I'm not a diva, guys. I promise you to God, I'm not a diva at all. It's just that I'm
guys,
close
she's
to
not
this, so my
that.
brain.
Just come back from a 26-hour shift.
Yes,
So for her
right.
to look like this and be here, really, really appreciate it.
Thank
So you
you.
were telling me you grew up and you went to uni, and while you're at uni, you thought, you know what, I'm gonna hustle and have this side hustle and teach myself how to do makeup, and you started.
Yeah, so the makeup I already taught myself in, and you won't believe it, in primary. So, but I wasn't good, obviously, I sucked. But
Yeah.
that's when the interest was born. So the interest was born already in primary. And then what really made it like a big deal for me was when I was in high school and I was doing makeup for our fashion shows. I was doing makeup for someone who asked me to do her makeup for her matric dance. And then her sister asked me to do makeup for her wedding. Imagine. And I charged 500 for a whole wedding. But I sucked. I was so bad. I was so bad. And
Oh,
but you know what? It was interesting. It was fun. And
it
then
was.
yeah, it was interesting. It was fun. But I never thought you could actually make money from makeup, which is so funny to me. You know, I feel like we've been cheated, you know, without having social media like we have now, you know, and
Yeah.
how we're so interested in social media. Like we're cheated then, you know, like we didn't get to see your Steffi the makeup artist. We didn't get to see. I mean, this
Yeah.
and they were there. That's the thing. They were there. Like they were killing it, and they were doing big stuff. They were precious.
Mom does good makeup as well, and she was there. She's been Endless mom.
Yes, she's been in the game. Also, what's her name? There's also someone else I'm forgetting. Clara Banks been in the game. So these people have always been in the forefront, but you know, we didn't get to see it. And for me to compute that you can make money from makeup, it didn't make sense at that time. At that time,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Firstly, I also didn't think I was good enough for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rita's asking me what was the defining moment in my makeup career. Okay, so the defining moment for me was when this beautiful lady, um, she asked me to do her wedding, and she's still my most. It wasn't even challenging, but she's someone that I really looked up to, and I didn't think
Yeah.
I was good enough to do her wedding. You know,
Wow.
she owns a company called the Corporate Canvas. You guys must check it out, especially if you're in corporate. It would really help you out to understand a lot of things that goes into corporate. But anyway,
Okay.
so she made me do a trial for her, obviously,
Okay.
and she was like, Kaz, you killed it, done, do my makeup.
Wow.
And that was the inception of Beast by Kaz, because that's when my
Wow.
confidence grew, and
Yes.
that's when I believed, oh, actually I can do this. How
I'm
would I
on the
not?
money.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
And you were still studying.
yes. So by then I was in my 2016, I was in my third year
Okay.
of the sixth. Yeah, third year of the sixth. And then what then happened is she then started becoming kind of like a mentor. She would give me advice like how I must charge and all of that stuff. I mean, I was charging so little. And
Yeah.
I remember telling her, you know, I really want to use good products, but people don't want to
Yeah.
pay. And she's like, Katlego,
Yeah.
you teach people what your
Yeah.
value is. You don't expect
Yes.
them, you tell them, they don't come to you and tell you what your value is. You teach them
Yes.
what your value is. If you think that you should be at a certain level, then catapult
Mm.
yourself to that level. Her mom
Yeah.
also gave me advice that I need to always give 30% to myself and 70% to the business. And it was so easy because I was so passionate and I was so in love with it. That was like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Give 70%. And then that's when I grew and my products, the type of products grew. And I
Yeah.
remember when I got this Morphe, I know I saw a few makeup girls here. I got this Morphe palette and
Yeah.
Morphe brushes.
Yeah.
That changed me.
Ah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
promise you. I
Yeah.
posted a picture of a beat that I did after I got those brushes. Everyone was like,
Yeah.
yes. I was like, yes. It was
Wow. But then tell me, for people who are not in the game or people like me, I mean, today I was like, sure, I'm meeting with who cares? Oh, my brows, did I do it right? So what are you
you did.
saying? Are you saying get yourself great brushes, like
Yes.
proper product?
Yeah. So I mean, it's with everything in life.
Yeah.
You can have the knowledge and you can have everything, but you need to have the tools at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
brushes are the fundamental tools of makeup.
Yeah.
You don't have to break the bank for them,
Yeah.
but good brushes will really change your artistry as a makeup artist. I see people like stressing themselves out about, you know, I need to get this foundation, I need to get this. And yes, true, there's certain products you will pay quite a lot for, but they're good for you, but you don't have to, you know. Um, I was doing quite a lot with them,
Yeah.
and because I
Yeah.
had the great tools at that time, because I invested in that
Yeah.
before anything else.
Yeah.
So yes, I would, it's important.
Yeah. All right, no, great. And then tell me, I know that there was a time, so you told us that you were bartendering, you stopped that and you're like, my hustle now is different. I'm going to focus on this and my school because obviously your mom was not for it. It wasn't safe.
Yeah. So you're trying to figure out the wait.
The
What are
move.
you asking? The
So I'm
move.
asking the move, your progression from bartendering
Oh
and
yes.
then,
Yes. Yeah, so it's going back to the fact that financially things weren't great, as I said before, because of situations that were happening. And so the bartendering was not working because it was quite unsafe for me because I was spending a long hours. But funny enough,
yeah,
the bartendering hours really taught me endurance, the endurance that I still use now as a doctor, because those hours were very hectic. But
yeah,
anyway, so she just suggested, oh, I can help you, and she did help me. And she would make sure that she just adds a little bit more to my allowance, and it wasn't a lot at that time, which is so hilarious.
yeah,
And I would just get makeup, you know. I would start getting makeup, and then yeah, then from there I started doing makeup. But what really put me in a position where it could be quite lucrative, was Twitter, was
yeah,
social media. I use social media quite a
yeah.
lot. So I was on Twitter quite a lot, always posting like makeup, Beats by Cass,
Okay.
makeup. You know, yeah. And by then it wasn't that popular. Makeup was popular in a sense, but it was more popular on Instagram. And
Okay.
I didn't know how to do Instagram.
Okay.
I was not the greatest on Instagram.
Okay.
I'm still not the greatest on Instagram. I suck on Instagram. But Twitter was like but like Twitter was my
We
thing.
are in the
Like
same
Twitter was
boat,
my
eh? Yeah,
Twitter was
yeah,
when when I was very consistent. I would consistently always post peace, and people then they weren't so hypercritical, like to a degree
okay.
where they'd break you down. Like people would always
Yeah,
like give me advice, like, "Yo, Katlego, you know that looks nice, but your lipstick,
yeah,
don't you think you should rather go? You should have rather gone with this color, you know?" And it was so easy to accept that criticism, and it really built me up, and they really
yeah,
pushed my confidence. So that
yeah,
also really pushed me like all the
yeah,
way. Yeah.
yeah. But then tell me, you got to do big famous people. How is that experience? I mean, you've done Kifi, who
Ah, my
is
favorite. That's my
always
girl.
gorgeous.
She's so stunning. Like, guys,
She
she
is.
wakes up looking like that.
I
Yo,
thought,
she.
I mean, like, I was like, what's there to do? I mean, she's just a gorgeous soul, hey?
Yeah, like no, and it's literally it emanates from her like deep within. She's a beautiful human
Yeah,
being. So
yeah,
working with celebrities, I know something that a lot of people are, especially makeup artists. A lot of makeup artists want to live up to that, and they want to work with celebrities. It's
yeah,
never been my passion to be a celebrity makeup artist. I've always wanted to work with people and do makeup, you know. But working with celebrities is a lot of fun. They put you in rooms that you don't think that you'd ever see yourself in. I've had conversations with people that I never thought I'd have conversations with, like
wow.
ever.
Yeah, yeah,
And I have been fortunate enough to push myself
yeah,
and learn more about my artistry through them because you know like with corporate gigs like ads and all that stuff, you know. And
yeah, yeah.
also it also put me on a platform to be heavily criticized, heavily criticized.
Really?
Yeah, so I mean I remember this one time we did this magazine shoots and on Sri Lanka and Kifi, and people hated it. Like they absolutely hated it. They did not get the concept, which is fair and it's fine. People are not allowed,
Yeah,
are not forced to love everything. But
yes.
I can remember how personal I took it. Ugh, I was so sad, and it like it literally it wasn't a day. It was like 2 days, and they were talking about it, and it was just going on and on. I mean, some people were like mean. I feel some people were mean, and some
Yeah,
people were
yeah,
very like they gave me criticism, like, no, Kaz, you know, we just didn't understand why did you do this and this and this, and then I explained, and it gave me opportunities to actually explain like my artistry and what I was thinking.
Tell me, do
But
you get involved in coming up with the concept for the look, or do you get a brief?
so I get a brief, and then you ask to come up with like a mood board,
Okay.
like an idea of what you would do. So that's what I did. It was approved, and we went for it. And I was very fortunate because Kifi and Sarah were very relaxed, and they were very willing to do anything. And
Uh,
so, in terms of working celebrities, it will at least allow you to you know to be in that limelight to get the criticism that I think you need. And ever since
yeah.
then, I've grown like the tougher skin. Like you can say anything
Yeah,
to me, it just bounces off. If I feel like you're really trying to hurt me, blocked.
yeah.
Bye, babes. Out of here.
Bye, Selena.
It's okay. You can,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Some people
yeah,
allow their dislike for you to drive the dislike for your work. And it's fine.
yeah,
It's artistry. Nobody has to love everything that you do, and nobody has to accept everything that you do just because
yeah,
it's art, you know. People are
yeah,
allowed to be critical of what you do. It's actually quite
yeah,
important. I think it's quite
yeah.
important for you to grow. But
Bro, I mean, it
anyway,
depends how the criticism is packaged, you know, because otherwise, if it's in a good way, you can learn a lot from it. But I mean, other people are just mean anyway.
yeah, they can be, unfortunately. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
life. I think, I don't know, I think it's the nature of social media these days. Bullying is literally normalized. Like it's literally normalized where people
I
are
know.
very okay with breaking people down. Like, and it's just like, what are you gaining? Like, what are you gaining from hurting someone to this
Yeah,
degree? You know, like I understand people trying to help people better themselves and putting them in positions where they can be better people,
yeah,
and stronger, and you know, um, I don't know, you know, more artistic or whatever the case may be, whatever you're criticizing. But
yeah,
I can tell a lot of the time that people just, you know, if someone feels intimidated by your energy, they'll do everything in their power to break it down so they can feel that they're at their level.
Absolutely.
Do you
Yeah,
understand what I mean? Like
absolutely.
they want you to feel the way they feel about themselves, which it has nothing to do with you, but it
Yeah,
hurts so much because you don't know the process that is going on between them and the thoughts that they display, you know, and the
yeah,
words that they
yeah,
say to you. But
yeah.
yeah, going back to celebrities, that has been the plus with working with them, and it's been great. But my staple and the substance of my work has always been with regular folk, if I can say that. For me personally, I prefer working with regular folk because their events are very, very, very personal to them. You know, we grow and we get on a journey, and a lot of them
Yeah.
I've grown very close to and in love with some of my
Yes,
clients. We've grown
yeah,
very close. I
yeah,
mean, celebrities too, you can grow very close to them, but it depends.
absolutely. Yeah. Earlier on, you told me, and I think this is just so powerful. You told me that you did not get to do medicine and graduate because you're super smart. You were just an
Yeah.
ordinary girl. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I'm ordinary. Like, I mean, I thank people. People always like, oh, you inspire me. You're so great. Whatever. I'm like, babes, I suck. I'm joking. I don't suck, but I'm a very average person, and I had average marks at school. I wasn't your top class student, you know, killing it at school. No, I wasn't. I mean, I remember starting my journey of, you know, doing physics and all of that stuff, you know, in grade 10 when you have to swap,
Your
when you have
subject.
to change
Yeah.
your subjects, whatever. And I
Yeah.
was failing dismally at physics, like, yo, it was bad. And I mean, like, even when I matriculated, I only matriculated with like very not. I mean, I wouldn't say very average marks. They were above
Yeah.
average, but I mean,
Yeah.
they weren't the greatest. I'm not a distinction.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not a distinction girl. The thing that allowed me to get to where I am now is that I have endurance and I work hard. That's just it. And I am passionate about what I do. If I say that I'm going to do something, I will definitely do it.
Yeah.
But I don't want people, because people a lot of the times they feel inadequate. You know, they see things and they think, oh yeah, but ew, if she's here, yo, she must be amazing. No, babes, you and I are exactly the same. If you think I'm brilliant, you're brilliant too. Like we're the same. We're the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
Completely the same. It's just working hard, and if you have a goal and you're really driven towards it, you'll definitely get it. Like there's
Yeah.
nothing that can stand in your way
Yeah.
whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, I agree. But obviously, you know, when you look at your success and maybe your peers or the young ones, they think, wow, I don't think she had any hurdles along the way. It looks like you just, you know, snapped your fingers and got everything you wanted. But the journey is not like that.
No, nope, not at all. I mean, the road to medicine on its own is difficult. On its
Yeah.
own, you know, even for the brightest sparks, you know, it's a very difficult journey. You have a lot to take in. It's 6 years of intense learning and intense digestion of so much
Information.
work, you know, and
Mhm.
material. And on top of that, you still have it in the back of your mind that you want to be a safe doctor. You want to ensure that people live. You want to ensure that you do whatever change you effect on people's lives is good, you know? So it wasn't always easy, and especially because I started becoming a little bit more money hungry. Okay, so
Yeah.
with my makeup artistry, because it's quick cash, that's the problem with it. Okay, it's quick cash, like just making money, just make money.
Yeah.
So I started becoming addicted to making money, that sometimes I lost sight of the fact that, hey, remember, you're making this money so you can survive. Okay, fine, you can survive above, you can live above survival, but your
Yes.
school still comes first. That's, you know, that's why you're doing what you're doing. Your school comes first. And I think I sometimes forget that. Like I would rather ditch school, but I wouldn't ditch important things, no. But I'd rather just sacrifice a lecture and rather do it on my own then go out and go do a photo shoot or go do whatever. And
Yeah.
that did impact at times. That did impact me because certain things I wouldn't have grasped as well as others because they were in the lecture or whatever. And I would struggle with certain tests and it would frustrate me. It would really put me in a little bit of a depression. But I mean, I got through because at the end of the day, I remembered this is the goal, this is what you need to do, and I worked towards that.
Did you ever get tempted to quit? Did it
Yes.
even occur in your mind that actually I'm making so much money, who needs this piece of paper?
Yeah, so I was at a point very interested in quitting because my passion started dying down because I was spending less time with medicine and I was spending more time with makeup. So I mean, everything in life is like a relationship, you know. So now I'm spending time with my side bae, which is makeup. We're getting to know each other. We're loving each other. Ooh, we're feeling each other, you know. And I was getting like quick and what's it called again? But yeah, I was getting everything that I wanted at that time. But I had to always remind myself that there's a bigger picture, and in the bigger picture, this might not be as sustainable as I think it is. And I knew that if I quit, it would always be at the back of my mind that shit, you know, I had an opportunity that a lot of people would have killed for. A lot of people would have killed for. I mean, I had a friend who really wanted to do medicine, like with everything in her. And for some odd reason, would never let her in. Like nothing would let her in. But anyway, she then went onto her own path, whatever. And I just thought, like, you know, I'm taking someone's space where they could have been here and they could have been learning, and I want to throw it away. It's ridiculous. I had worked too hard. So yeah, there was sort of quitting, but that's what got me out of that thinking.
An option, yeah. So, Mrs. English here is saying, well said, well said. We are not all straight A girls, but what I have learned, non-straight A's work hard and learn more. Yeah.
I mean, yes, I kind of agree because there's some people who are naturally just grasp and they don't have to put in a lot of the endurance. So where I agree with that is that you could see the change in university. So I know a lot of people know this. From high school, you had your straight A students killing it, doing everything right, killing it. Woo-hoo. Then you get to university, and university is deeper than just being smart. It's deeper than being the teacher's pet. It's deeper than, you know, than actually being able to sit at home and do homework, whatever. All of a sudden, you're an adult. You go from, oh, I was a kid who was just studying, then, oh, you're an adult. And now you have to deal with a lot of things in like in the background, you know, connecting with your work. So now you have to deal with the fact that your friends are changing. You're starting to realize your sexuality. You're starting to realize boys and all that stuff, or girls, whatever. You're in an environment
because at home someone does your laundry, there's food, there's all these things are there.
Everything. And now nobody has a microscope on you trying to check, are you doing this? Are you finishing your homework? Are you doing this? Now you have to think for yourself. Now you have to have the maturity to work hard. So I wouldn't say it has to do with like straight A's, non-straight A's. I think a lot of things, hard work has to do with maturity. And that's it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yesterday I that I posted, Steve Harvey was saying, you can never Google success. You can never Google hard work. You need to do the work.
That's very true. That's very, very true. I mean, there's no formula. There's literally no formula. Everybody did it the way they did. But I think the one formula that I think is working for a lot of people is having also a good structure, like however your support structure is structured. But like with me, I believe in God quite a lot, and not even quite a lot. I believe in God, you know, and my spirituality helped me a lot. But also my mom you know, who's someone that I really look up to and who's worked very hard and unfortunately has not been given the pearls of her hard work. I guess I am the pearl of her hard work.
Yes, yes.
You know, and looking at that, and there's no way that you won't work hard if you have certain things like that in your life. Like for me, I can't believe that you wouldn't work hard, you know. And unfortunately, in certain situations, working hard does not always equate to being successful, though. That's the sad
Sure.
thing.
Say that again. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It doesn't equate
No, it
to
doesn't.
being successful.
Yeah, but I
The journal
also
says.
think it, you know what it is. They saying luck favors those who work hard or something like that. So you know when you work hard, you get luckier. When you work hard, you get opportunities. So you almost are creating your own luck.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually agree with that. I totally
Yeah.
agree with that. I absolutely
Okay.
agree with that. But
My space. Yeah. I was gonna go quickly through the comments. Okay. My safe space is saying absolutely. I think she's agreeing to working hard. Kwezi is saying good point, and thank you for emphasizing that to have grit is also strength for success.
I totally agree with
I
that.
think we read that, and then they love the honesty. Well done. Nothing beats hard work. Absolutely. Whose video was responding to the fact that other people will be irritated by your presence. So she's saying your spirit irritates their demons. Absolutely, you know, and you do get those people in life, but not everyone's gonna like you, unfortunately, and it is what it is, you know.
Thank you, Khumotso. Guys, I love Khumotso so much. That's Miss Muloto.
Really?
So great. Oh, Khumotso. I love you. No, it's
You
like
look
literally,
gorgeous, says Miss
literally
Muloto. Ah!
a divine presence. And I'm not saying that because she said I look gorgeous. It's literally not because of her compliments. We met each other while doing Giffy's book. And you know, I hate this, right? But I have to bring this out there. A lot of times I've walked into rooms or walked into situations where I could feel that there's a shift in energy because I'm another woman, you know, involved or whatever. But that team around Giffy that day, it was also positive and so beautiful. And I remember Kumuza coming in and just her vibe, her energy. She came in with so much vigor. I mean, the way she greeted us, I mean, the way she hugged us, you know. She was styling Giffy. That's why the book looks amazing, guys. By the way, the styling is like 80% of why that book
Wow.
looks beautiful.
Wow.
And it's just that energy of like, dude, I want to see you win. You know, after that, she texted me like she wanted to give me gigs. Like, dude, she just wanted to see me win. For me, that's everything, you know. And I think it also ties in with how you say not everyone's gonna like you, but it's fine.
Yeah.
You don't have to like me. But what people don't realize, you need to build each other up. It takes nothing from you to build someone up. It takes absolutely nothing, like absolutely nothing. There's enough cake for us to all eat,
For
and
all of us.
it'll be much better for all age. Like we should get out of that mentality of, oh yeah, some people must be here and then I must be here and then this one must be. No, guys, let's give. I really, I don't know. I wish life could be restructured and equality was a real thing. Like this thing of how we're so comfortable with the fact that there's no equality and we're not building each other up. I don't know. It's just not for me.
But you know, my thing is you said yes to this interview. You are building me up. Someone else who's listening is being built up and being inspired. So it's all of us doing what we can in our little corners, being kind to one person, doing good to one person. If you have more, feeding a family that can't. And I think that's as much as we can do. You do what you can where you can, and you impact lives along your path, you know.
Yeah, and as I said to you, because I mean, and guys, the reason why Fundi is bringing this up, because we spoke, about, you know, like celebrities and all that stuff, and how people would not join her platform because they probably felt like it wasn't a platform that could catapult them or
Elevate.
whatever, or allow them to climb the social ladder. And one thing I said to her is that for me, I don't care for, oh, am I a celebrity? Am I talking to this person? For me, whoever wants to have a conversation, let's have a conversation. If I'm available, I'm available. Let's do it. It's about quality in life. It's not about the numbers. Numbers mean
Yeah.
nothing. There's no
Yeah.
value to having thousands of people behind you, but thousands of people behind you and are not feeling you and don't want to actually really see you win. Whereas you have 19 people or 17 now on this live who
Yeah.
really want to be engaged and feel like they can get some sort of value for things, you know? So,
No.
yeah.
So, Sarah is saying you are so humble. Yes, she is.
Thank you,
Miss
Sarah.
Muloto says, I love you so much.
I love her. I love her.
Good luck. Good luck is when opportunity meets great preparation. Amen and amen to that. They're saying you must
Yeah,
stay
amen.
ready. Yeah, stay ready. You can't say when there's an opportunity, you're like, no, I still need to get ready. You need to get ready.
You must, guys, we need to be hungry also. Take your
Yeah.
opportunities. Yay. Don't stop. And also, guys, please, fear is the devil. Fear is definitely the devil. I keep
It
thinking about
killed
how
a
I
lot of
almost didn't
me.
wear makeup because I was fearful. Do what you need to do in
Yeah,
life. Do what you
no,
need to do in life.
absolutely. I am
And I
so
really
jealous
hope,
because now we already are on 51 minutes. And I know that once we hit, if not 60, Yakata EE live, the Insta, because I'm enjoying this so much. But yeah, you were still saying?
no, I'm just saying thank you for having this platform. It's really lovely. It's really
You are
lovely.
such an inspiration, honestly. And when I was talking to you earlier, I was like, wow, you are fierce, you are strong, you are driven, and you are only 26 years old. I mean, I am super, super inspired, honestly.
Yeah,
If I
I have
had
to give it up to my mom.
the bravery, yes, the bravery, and if we can raise our girls, my daughter is 14, if we can raise girls that are brave, that are fierce, that are hungry, that are hard workers, the world will be a different place, eh?
It definitely would. But I mean, also, let's also raise boys that are
Yeah.
able to accept and to be in a room with a woman that confident and not feel the need to break her down. I think I
Amen.
think that's the most important thing. We're raising our girls right, guys. The girls are good. The girls are good. The
Yeah.
girls can think. The girls will always make great decisions. It's our
Yeah.
boys that we need to start getting really involved in. Our men are problematic, and they are for me, the biggest reason why a lot of things are not going as well as they need to go, and why a lot of women feel that they need to break each other down or they need to be broken down themselves, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, so I think, yes, women need to be brave and we need to be strong, but also your man, I mean men, you guys,
Yeah.
our men, we need to, you know, we need to raise boys that can sit in a room with another woman and feel empowered by seeing a powerful woman, you know, not feel like, hi, this one need to break her down, need to put her in her place.
Yes, yes, yes.
Let's
No, I
please,
absolutely agree. No, I
please.
agree. We need to raise the kind of men that would root for you, that would say, babe, you've got this. Go for it. I am behind you. I will stay home if I have to stay home and you go do your thing. When you come back, we'll take turns because we are equals, you know. And we love each other. And love is equal, man. There's no
Yeah,
difference there.
yeah,
Yeah. But thank
definitely
you
is.
so much. I don't know whether I'm nervous because I'm thinking it's gonna cut. But anyway, Katli is saying you're such an inspiration. I love your work. I love her work. I love her. I honestly can listen
Thank
to
you.
her talk and talk and talk.
Thank you, Fumi. And I
Avu is
hope you don't go away. Please don't run away.
saying,
Yeah.
the thing is now that we got, yeah.
You see, the thing is with you, right? One thing I love, and one thing I'm so happy that I agreed to do this interview, and I'll say it very fast. You're good at listening, but you're really good at leading an interview. So I hope this doesn't end here for you. I really hope that in some way that you can invest in doing more things like this on different platforms, not just on Instagram. I really think you've got a humble spirit. You've got a very warm spirit where people feel comfortable and they really want to speak to you. And I mean, there's things that I told you privately that I don't really just normally just tell a stranger, you know, but you made me feel like, oh, this is my bestie, you know, I mean, and that's with respect. I know you're older than me, but that's with respect. But I really pray that this doesn't end here for you. You need to be in rooms with other people that, you know, that you can keep empowering. You've got an energy about you that is very pure, and you need to be out there.
From your mouth to God's ears, and I receive it. Thank you so much. Really, really thank you. Ladies, I don't want to lose it. I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much to the beautiful and gorgeous doctor. We're wishing you blessings upon blessings. And to your family, your mom is an inspirational woman, because remember, they always judge people by how they were raised, right?
Yeah.
So your mom did well, did very well. I'm proud of her. Thank you so much, eh?
Thank you, guys. And thank you, everyone that joined. You guys have been so kind to me. I really appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye, guys.
Thanks, Ted. Bye.